accustomed to a conference matchup that would be compelling even if both sides were struggling. But today they come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to Athens, Ohio, and Peden Stadium, the home of the Ohio Bobcats. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Utep Miners, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Miners will kick this deep to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket, using his legs here. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. The short completion of the tight end. They make the stop, but it'll be first and 10 now from the 18.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Incomplete was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
He's got it near the end zone, and he scores. Touchdown, Miners. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Bringing it out, it's Rodgers. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
The Ohio offense back out there now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quick throw to the left side. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
It's 2nd down.
Second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Bringing pressure. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So to avoid another punt here in the second drive, they got to convert here on third down. They'll run it here. Running with purpose.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. He gets loose. Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
First down, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Utep offense back on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking to pass, it's Holstein. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, But plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. They look to throw it here on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That's a first down for the offense.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll hand it off. He breaks free. Gets the first and still running. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. They've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Pickup of 8. Brings up second down.
On the set.
The back's got it. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Gain of 6.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the Miners trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Utep. And now the try here for the extra point.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. Tackled at the 23. Brought it out. To make a play with good coverage that time. Here comes the Ohio offense back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Offense recovers the fumble. It keeps going.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. With the catch, it's Hawkins. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the grab. It's Watkins. And the Bobcats look to keep this drive moving.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
And the Bobcats pick up enough to get a first down there. Hand off to the right side. Goes off the stiff arm. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Bobcats lining up here on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
And the Bobcats are in the red zone. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Hey, the offense does their job of getting points on the board, score the touchdown, 6 points. All we need is an extra point. Chris, we got a tie game.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Gain leaves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. And they'll give it to the back. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense some fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Here's the second down play.
3:25.
To throw, it's Holstein. Looking to set up a screen pass here. You make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
The defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
The Miners looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. The offense with some pre-snap motion. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. It's a second and goal play for the offense. It's press coverage now from these DBs. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Another handoff to him on second and goal. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So here we go, third and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? They'll try to run this one in. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Instead of trying to take the lead with a field goal, they'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Oh, and he's forced out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Comes up just short. Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Now here's the toss play. And that's going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play with this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
And we'll see what he can do on the return.
and 10.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
One more play before they head to the locker room. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's another deep shot. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Bobcats will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Utep's offense is back out there now. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off.
Really good job here by this defense of taking away any threat downfield. Once he came to the outside, nowhere to go with the ball, so he has to tuck it and try to pick up a couple yards.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back into the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Well, the huge hit there, you have to expect to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
Gets into space at the 50. He's in the clear. Crosses the 10, and he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Miners.
But it's just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Ohio, 14.
Bringing it out, it's Rodgers. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Fights through a tackle. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
The Bobcats looking to cash in this red zone trip. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Third down.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Now someone moved this a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Grab behind the line. It's Rodgers. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. And he's got it. No problem.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Ferguson. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Miners offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Looking downfield. It's Holstein. On the move now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
The Ohio offense back out there now. The last possession is settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Bobcats looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal.
29 Phil.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Ohio. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass. It's Holstein. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. Here comes the Ohio offense back out on the field. Trying to build on beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Breaks into the clear. Breaking tackles and going. Here he goes at the 20. Touchdown, Bobcats. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back to pass. It's Holstein. And he finds his tight end for the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I I just love to see positive yards here on this opening play of this drive because it can get you into a rhythm. Let's face it, you're down by 8. You need yards, you need rhythm. Field goals are not going to help you. They need a touchdown in that two-point conversion.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
And the Miners are moving quickly down the field.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Quick throw to his receiver. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Breaks into the clear. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Utep.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So following the touchdown, now the offense looks for the two-point conversion to tie this game up late. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I mean, here we are in the fourth quarter. It makes total sense to go for this two-point play to tie this game up. Unable to execute and get it done, so now the pressure shifts to their own defense to come up with a stop to get the ball back.
Bringing it out. It's Rodgers. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Rodgers. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Crucial third down play right here. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. They wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got it, enough for a first down. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Working clock with the ground game. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Now I'd like to run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down.
Razor, razor. 42.
QB keeper all the way. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. The Bobcats line it up with first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Ball carrier tackled there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense facing second and goal.
6-9-1. Gators score. Hey.
Flying for the touchdown on the right side. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
There's still an important piece of business to take care of here, the extra point. Extra point makes it a 9-point lead, 2-score game with time bleeding away quickly. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ferguson. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And there's the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They stop him right at the 24.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. They'll try to run for the first down. The Niners moving quickly down the field here.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a